Picture this. You're sitting inside a 70-ton tank barreling across the battlefield at over 60 kilometers per hour. Your survival depends on split-second teamwork and every piece of your steel fortress working perfectly. But did you know that not every tank crew is built the same? Today, we are diving into how the US and Russian armies organize their tank platoons, their crew, ranks, weapons, and tactics, and comparing the legendary M1 Abrams with the feared Russian T-90. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why tanks are more than just machines. They're the beating heart of modern warfare. Let's get into it. Backbone of the U.S. Armored Force is the M1 Abrams, a symbol of power, speed, and cutting-edge technology. It's not just a tank, it's a moving fortress. Powered by a gas turbine engine, the same type that flies fighter jets, the Abrams can sprint across the battlefield with unmatched agility, protected by layers of advanced composite and reactive armor. In a typical U.S. tank platoon, you'll find 4 M1 Abrams tanks, split into 2 sections, Section A and Section B, with 2 tanks each. This platoon is part of a larger company of about 14 tanks, but we're focusing on these 4 for now. Each Abrams requires a crew of 4 highly trained soldiers, the commander who leads the tank and directs the crew, the gunner, responsible for aiming and firing the main cannon and machine guns, the loader, who handles the ammunition and prepares rounds for firing, and the driver, who maneuvers the tank across any terrain. That's 16 soldiers in total for the platoon. Now, about their ranks. The platoon leader is usually a first or second lieutenant. The platoon sergeant, the senior enlisted advisor, holds the rank of sergeant first class. Tank commanders tend to be staff sergeants or sergeants, while gunners are often sergeants or specialists. Loaders and drivers usually hold the ranks of specialists, private first class, or privates. Besides the massive 120mm cannon and machine guns mounted on the Abrams, each crew member carries personal firearms. Commanders and leaders carry the M17 pistol, a reliable 9mm sidearm. Meanwhile, gunners, loaders, and drivers carry the versatile M4A1 carbine, a 5.56mm assault rifle perfect for close defense or emergencies outside the tank. Did you know the Abrams runs on jet fuel? That's right. Its gas turbine engine burns the same kind of fuel used by fighter jets, giving it both power and speed unmatched by diesel engines. Across the globe, Russian tank forces operate differently, but no less effectively. The shining star of modern Russian armor is the T-90M, a tank packed with reactive armor, an autoloader system, and a powerful 125mm smoothbore gun. But when talking numbers and the true backbone of Russia's armored might, it's actually the T-72B3, an upgraded Cold War-era tank that forms the core of their forces. Unlike the US, a Russian tank platoon is smaller, consisting of just 3 tanks. These tanks don't have sections. Instead, the 3 work tightly as a single unit commanded by a platoon leader. Each tank has a crew of 3 instead of 4, thanks to an autoloader mechanism that replaces the loader's role. The crew consists of the commander, who leads and coordinates, the gunner responsible for firing, the driver mechanic who drives and maintains the tank. This means the whole platoon has just 9 crew members. Ranks here differ slightly. The platoon leader is typically a lieutenant or senior lieutenant, while tank commanders and gunners are usually sergeants or junior sergeants. Drivers can range from privates to junior sergeants. Personal firearms for Russian tank crews include the classic PM Makarov pistol or the more modern MP443 pistol for commanders. The gunners and drivers carry AK-74M or the newer AK-12 assault rifles, compact, reliable, and lethal. Russian tanks are smaller and lighter than American ones, partially because they ditch the loader and rely on the autoloader, making the crew smaller but highly efficient. So what's the takeaway? The US relies on a larger crew with advanced tech and teamwork, operating 4 heavy tanks per platoon. Russia favors smaller, more compact crews in 3-tank platoons, relying on autoloaders and rugged design. Both have strengths shaped by their military doctrine and battlefield demands. Which style do you think holds the advantage? Is it the US's high-tech, heavily crewed Abrams, or the Russians' lean, fast T-90 platoons? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into tank platoons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more historically genius videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history's greatest machines.